You're right, guys, I just thought I'd do like a basics tutorial sort of video on Life is Feudal, just explaining the UI and controls and maybe some terraforming and leveling and just basic use of weapons and controls. I might as well. So the first things first, you'll probably end up spawning in and your mouse will be like, you probably already worked this out though, but your mouse will be all over, if I press it now, the mouse will be all over the screen. Hopefully you can see it. If you can't see my mouse, you can have to bear with. Just press tab to get it into the game. It's about as simple as it gets, really. You have like a secondary cursor, I guess it would be, so you can use all your inventory. So you can open your inventory and it'll bring it up anyway. But yeah, so just the basic control for inventory is just I, if you didn't know. I think the button to change all your UI and just change all the layout of everything is F10. If I press it now, I'll probably end up lagging out, so I'm not going to do it. But you can change all your hotbars and everything around as you would normally. As you can see on the left hand side, you've got like a little human character. That's like if you get attacked or anything, your body will like tell you where you've been hurt and so and so, and where you need to heal, etc. This little bar here, where it says 38, and it's like a yellow bar, that's your hunger, and if I quickly eat now, you'll see it all go up after I finish eating, obviously. The best ways to get food is really apple trees. You can get food in other ways, like searching for taproot and other places, but apple trees are definitely the best way because they're just everywhere. The one on the left hand side of that yellow bar, the food one, is it's like praying. You got to pray to God, and it like, I can't remember what it's called. If I just press L, I can't even remember what it's called. Yeah, this one. I think it's this one. Yeah, more or less, it just that's your like chance of being heard by God, more or less. Right, in the bottom left, I've currently got my health bar. What's the red bar? And that's obviously the same as every other game out there. And the green one's your stamina. You've got kind of got quite good stamina actually. You go for a sprint and it lasts quite a while. When it does run down, your character does stop and like pant, so he's very tired. But it's not had much of a problem. To change your view, I'm pretty sure it was C. Yep. And to bring up your like character menu is, I think it's T. Yep. So if you want to add weapons or anything you've crafted, you just drag them over to your body. So see, I've currently got an axe. If I wanted, or a shovel here. If I wanted to change that over to say a saw, just drag and drop, and it'll change it over. And abracadabra, I have now got a saw on my back. Just like another basic control. If you press, I think it's R, he'll go into an attack stance, and then if you press 1, he'll draw his, I think it says left weapon. Or is it? It really depends on what you got. Hold on, let me try and get that again. Oh, this is embarrassing. Always, wait, it wasn't. It was 3. My bad. Attack stance, 3. There you go. And I've currently got an axe, so if I wanted to attack, I could. Actually, I think that's a hammer. That's not even an axe, that's a hammer. I think. Primitive pickaxe. Wait, it's Max there. Yeah, so that's actually a hammer. That's why he's like swinging it like a helmet. So I've got some like little notes here. I'm just going to have a look. If you want to say craft an item, I haven't got any sticks. That's awkward. So I might as well go get some now. Oh shit, that was Steam. Get rid of that. So to craft items, you'll be wanting to go get some sticks or branches off of trees. It's really simple to get. You probably already worked this out yourself, but as I haven't got any currently, I'll quickly get some off there. I'll snap a branch. It's probably going to take a little while. Let's go back into first person. There you go. Got myself a stick. There you go. All you need to do is right click it and you can make yourself a primitive tool, and you'll set the drop down and say if I wanted to make myself, say, an axe, it will just give me the items I need to get there. Flint is really easy to get for anyone who doesn't know how to get flint. See that rock face over there? You just go up to the floor and it would say gather flint, and then all you need to do is add it to, well, it would obviously add to your inventory, and it would say it was like, yeah, 1 out of 1, and then maybe collect some, what was that, plant fiber. That's like everywhere. If you don't know how to get plant fiber, that's about as simple as it gets. Gather plant fiber. That's literally everywhere. I'm pretty sure you might even be able to do it on sand. You can't do it on sand. Okay, that's fine. Down to your leveling. Let's pull that across over here. Everything, like, it works in quite a weird way. So this, you'll start off with all of these items here. Obviously these ones are there as stock as well. Let's use terraforming as an example. If I leveled all my terraforming up and then I wanted to go on to do some constructing, if I hit level 30 on constructing but didn't have my terraforming all the way up to level 60, I won't be able to level my construction anymore. I had this issue with my forestry. I had my forestry on, I think it was like 50, say 59, and then my logging was on, or about to hit 30. I couldn't actually push it up more than 29.9 just because of that little bit I didn't get on my forestry. So you'll need to push your forestry up before you can get to the higher on your logging. It does take quite a while, for example, just getting stuff like that. So if you wanted to like level your forestry up, I was literally there just cutting down endless amounts of trees. You can see logs and more logs and more logs and more logs. And yeah, just to get all the way up to... Actually no, I wasn't even doing that. I was cutting, well, for my forestry, I was breaking off plants and then... Wait, what's it called? Say, breaking off the sprouts from the trees and then planting them, and you can only plant, I think it's like you can plant pine first and spruce, and that's literally all you can plant, and it keeps leveling your forestry until you can hit logging. And then with logging you just have to cut down like endless amounts of logs. Effectively it does take a fair amount of time, but as soon as you get that, then you'll get your carpentry and you'll be able to start making like decent wooden parts, like say chairs and tables and etc. So you can then start making houses further on. Now, something I don't like about this is I'm pretty sure it's the terraforming what makes it bug out like that, but you can see through the floor. I'm pretty sure if I leveled that out it'd actually sort itself out, but that's not my problem. It's just a bug in the game, obviously, because it's pre-alpha. There's not much I can do about that. As you can see over here, there is a leveled out bit of terrain. You can see my footprints as well. If I quickly go to my terraforming and then observe, you can see that if I click that, the terrain here is different to the terrain out of here. That's because this terrain I have... Oh shit, I didn't actually mean to right click that, and I'm pretty sure it's bugged out now. Lovely. I had an issue with this the other day, and I don't know how I fixed it. Shit. How did I fix that? I don't even know how I just did that. I think it was like a right click to bugged out. Hold on a second. Ah, for goodness sake. There we go. Right. Yeah, with terraforming, more or less all you have to do is keep lowering the ground until it's a suitable level. You can keep viewing the level of it by clicking observe. And then as soon as you have, say, well, my land here is currently on 2.5. As soon as it's all on 2.5, you can, I think it's like flatten. No, mine's already flattened. So you flatten the ground, and then the area around it will appear like this. Yeah, like this area here, and I can start building houses as soon as this ground is flattened. So even if it says it's like a 2.5, these ones do here, just because it says that, it doesn't mean it's actually flattened. You'll need to flatten it yourself. And I found, like, I don't know if it's a bug or it's just the way the game is made. You have to currently stand on, say, this current flattened piece of ground here, it's a 2.5, and then flatten it whilst looking at this one. You can't just stand on the 2.5 or this 2.5 and flatten that piece of ground. You'll have to stand on this current piece. If that makes any sense. Well, that's more or less the terraforming sorted. Yeah, with leveling your terraforming, more or less all you've got to do is just raise and lower ground constantly. It takes forever, but you'll get there eventually. And as soon as you do that, you'll be able to start digging holes and shaping rocks. And then after that hits about level 30, you'll be able to use your construction to start building houses. What else have I got to cover? That's more or less it, I guess, for just the basics. There are animals. I don't know, you might have saw them earlier. I think that's a wolf over there, and there's a moose. I really don't advise attacking them. I thought the moose would be like a gentle, calm animal, like you would, but no, don't don't go fucking near it unless you have like a couple of troops with you. Or if you're playing on a private server, make sure you have some sort of sword first, because that thing wrecked me. Like, they charge and they're aggressive, and there's usually a wolf nearby, and they do a lot of DPS as well. But I'm going to claim this video as done. If there is anything else you'd like me to include, or you'd want to see me do a review or anything on this game or any other games, or if you want to see more tutorials, feel free to drop a message in the comment box, or you can feel free to inbox me myself. I do have loads of other medieval style games. I do a lot of Skyrim videos. If you guys haven't seen any of those, feel free to check them out. I've just bought Battlefield 4 as well, so I might be doing a couple of those videos at some point soon. But whenever that happens, only time will tell. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and ciao!